In your 20s, you've got the chance to set yourself up financially for the rest of your life with the least risk you will ever have. You literally have a once in a lifetime opportunity to make mistakes and learn from them that you will not get again. This is because you will not have as few responsibilities as you do right now. This is an opportunity that you do not want to miss out on, so don't let it go to waste. Wagwarn people, welcome back. For those of you who don't already know, my name is Benji and I'm a business owner. Here I am to help you make more bread by sharing my own struggles, experiences and advice. So in this video, today we're going to be talking about 5 things that you can do to build your wealth and the things that I will be doing throughout my 20s and into my future. The best thing is, none of these things actually cost you money. They just make you money now and in the future. And the earlier you get started, the more money you're due to make. So it's better to get started right now. Alright, boom. So one of the best ways to start making money, and one that I am very familiar with myself, is to start a business. Simple as that. There's so many ways to make money online in today's day and age that there's no excuse to not have your own business, your little side hustle, your little main source of income, whatever. Start a business. There's so many ways to learn, from YouTube to courses to absolutely everything. The barriers of entry are so low due to the internet age. It's an opportunity you don't want to miss out on. The playing field is as even as it has ever been and most likely ever will be. You can start with as little as a phone, a laptop and an internet connection. It's really as simple as that. There are so many options, literally infinite options, anywhere from starting a dropshipping business with absolutely zero inventory and no real upfront costs, starting a clothing brand, or even starting a YouTube channel. All 3 of these things are things that I have done and do to this day. Start something that you can do anywhere at any time and just watch how it changes your life. Whether it's a little side hustle or it's your main source of income, your life will completely change and you will find that you will become so much more financially free, but also just have more everyday freedom. It's amazing. And another thing is, even if the business fails, it's not a bad thing. I've had so much experience with my ventures going wrong and failing, but I've learned so much invaluable experience that has got me to where I am today and has taught me so much amazing stuff, especially to do with my mentality and things like my resilience. Like I said at the start of the video, in your 20s and while you're still young is the best time to take risks, make mistakes and learn from them while you're still young and have time to recover. And the same can go for investing, which brings me on to my next point. Way number 2 to build wealth is investing, and the earlier you start investing, the better. Compound interest is one of the biggest things that you will hear about and you need to know about when investing, but it's as simple as thinking of it like this. If you invest money in your 20s and hold it up until your retirement age, that money is worth double what it would be worth if you invested in your 30s and held it until the same age. When I learned about this, and luckily it was really early into my investment journey, it completely changed my mindset. It taught me that I need to be doing as much as I can as early as possible to let compound interest do its thing over the coming years. There are so many ways to invest, as I've talked about on this channel, but if you've watched my previous videos, you already know that I personally have my stocks and shares ISA and my stocks and shares LISA. I use these accounts for the amazing tax benefits that they bring. It means that I don't have to pay tax on any dividend incomes or capital gains. And on top of that, with my LISA, I get up to £1,000 for free every year from the government. It's too good to turn down. Starting early and using these accounts means I can just let the money stack up over time, let compound interest do its thing, and it's so easy to do so for anyone to get started. So many different services offer these kind of stocks and shares ISAs and LISAs, and so many different providers. And if you don't know what to do or what to invest in, you can easily just start investing into index funds and ETFs through these services and providers and letting them do the work for you. What you invest in is completely up to you, your goals, your future plans, all of that, etc, etc. But for me, I personally like a mix of penny stocks and speculative stocks with my ETFs and my growth stocks. I have done a full video breaking down the weighting of my stock portfolio, so if you've not already checked that out, be sure to do so. With absolutely all my investments, whether that be stocks like I've talked about in this video or cryptocurrencies as I've talked about many other times, I never panic. I just consistently add to my investments over time and let compound interest do its thing. The next way to build your wealth is to just have multiple sources of income. It is actually hella crucial because the more source of income that you have, the more money you're likely to make. 65% of self-made millionaires in America had 3 or more sources of income, and some of them even had like 5, 6, 7 different sources. The more you have, the better, and you really need to get to a place where you have more than one. Building sources of passive income allow you to make money whilst not working for it. Instead, your money works for you. This means that you don't just have more source of income and you're making more money, but it also means that you've also got more free time, more freedom within your life, and it just helps with your stress and your mental health, as I have found building up my different source of income, because it allows me to do more things that I just want to do on a daily basis. By having multiple sources of income, you're able to live off one income stream and then use the rest to do something like invest, when then your money will just be working for you. Or if you're really clever, use these other sources of income to then start other source of income, and then your money is just compounding. The next way to build your wealth, and something that will really set you up for the future, is to build your credit score. Things like loans, credit cards, and debt overall are seen as bad things within society, and while this can be the case, the majority of successful people have used some form of debt as a platform to build their wealth. On top of all of this, if you don't have a good credit score, you won't be able to do basic things in life like get a phone contract, finance a car, get a mortgage. Credit and your credit score is really the king of all things personal finance, and it's bad to say, and it's peak for some people out there, but if you do not have a good credit score, you ain't going nowhere in life. By getting a credit card and knowing how to use it right, you can boost your credit score without having to pay any interest or any fees. One of the best and easiest ways to improve your credit score is to research the best low fee credit cards, find the right one for you and your circumstances, and use it every month for a few regular purchases, say like your monthly or your weekly shop. The key thing is to only use it for things that you can afford to pay in cash. Do not be using it for any extravagant purchases, and then once you've made the purchases, you pay it off in full straight away or before the balance is due, so then you do not have to pay any fees. You do this and you watch your credit score grow over time. You can repeat this process, say after like 6 months or so, to continue improving your credit score and eventually work your way up to those credit cards that pay rewards or cashback. And then you're not only improving your credit score, but you're also earning some extra money or saving money whilst doing it. It's something that'll literally take minutes every month, and it will allow you to continue boosting your credit score so that you are eligible for better interest rates when getting those bigger things like a mortgage for a house. The fifth way to build your wealth is to not succumb to lifestyle inflation. Just by getting a new job or improving your income does not mean that you have to spend more money. Continue living below your means. Don't go out there and increase your expenses for no reason. We're at a beautiful age when we're young and we're in our 20s that we can live with pretty much no expectations. If you want to go and live with your boys so you save a little bit of money, then do it. If you want to get just a studio apartment so it's really cheap, do it. If you want to just drive a little banger, a little dinger, so you ain't got some big finance fee to pay every month, do it. We've got no expectations at this age. Just don't live beyond your means and don't succumb to lifestyle inflation. Don't get it twisted. I love spending money. I love my jewelry. I love my designer gowns. I love my nights out, all of that. But do not succumb to lifestyle inflation, and do not let your expenses increase just because you have extra money coming in. That doesn't mean you can't treat yourself and go do the nice things. Just don't succumb to lifestyle inflation. It's shocking, but the majority of people end up saving or investing the same amount that they were doing when they were making 30k as when their income doubles and now they're making 60k. That's not the way it should be. Your expenses should stay on a similar level. Okay, you might want to increase a little bit here, a little bit there, but you should be saving and investing a lot more than you were when your income was half of that. Try keep expenses close to where they are currently, no matter the spike in income that you may have. Don't make too many changes and invest the extra bread. And watch how much your life will change in the future when you've got them racks stacked up, them millies right there, boy. If you want to learn more about how you can start investing and increasing your net worth, be sure to check out this video. Love to everyone who's watched this far, and we will see you again soon.